Warning: the following program contains scenes of violence intended for adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay the price. You sold your pride, you'll pay the price. Know that it gets you every time. Still I gotta know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around my bend. Are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again. This is one thing you should know, so you better get it through your head. Are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around my bend, my bend, my bend, my bend. No, I'm not gonna say it again, 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 again. No, I'm not gonna say it again. Greetings, grappling fans! I don't know if you know this, I don't know if you know this, but I am the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying junior heavyweight in the world. And so now I've been scouring this continent. I've been down to Mexico, I've been all across the United States, and I've come to Canada because I heard there were some great junior heavyweights around here. And I, for one, want to prove that I am exactly what I say I am, and that is better than any Canadian, any junior heavyweight. And what I really want to do is shut everybody up because I keep hearing about this dude Mentalo, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 188 pounds, the first All-Star, Brian Rich.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon, and this is our opening contest. You see him in the ring, you heard the music, the first All-Star, Brian Rich. He's going one-on-one with the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jason Kincaid. Kevin Cannon, what can you tell me about the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion? He's from Virginia, I know that, Jason Kincaid.
He's a mysterious man, I'll give him that. He makes it hard to find any information on him, but I was able to do some research, use my resources, and I've got a few little tidbits of information that I'm going to be sharing with you about Jason Kincaid as this match progresses. Let's talk about Brian Rich for a second there. Brian Rich, yeah, I don't really see eye to eye with the guy. I think he's kind of a little too much of a pretty boy. It's like he's in wrestling to kind of wink at the girl in the front row a little more. But year after year, Brian Rich is a candidate for most improved. From where he was just a few short years ago to where he is now, you can tell he's been working his butt off, he's been hitting the gym, he's been working on his wrestling, and he's really gotten in there and can consider himself, you know, one of Canada's elite now.
We see him in the ring now, as I mentioned before, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jason Kincaid. Kind of some bagpipe music bringing him out to the ring, and definitely, Kevin Cannon, a unique look.
Yeah, definitely. He might have this morning's breakfast hidden somewhere in that beard of his in case he gets hungry mid-match.
Brian Rich, the first All-Star. He looks ready to go. We have the bell, and we are underway with our opening contest. Coming up a little bit later on, you'll see ATM one-on-one with JJ Sanchez, and in our television main event, the man Rob Stardom goes one-on-one with Kamikaze. That is going to be unbelievable. Jason Kincaid, Brian Rich hooking up here as we are underway. Oh, look at that. What a maneuver.
Yeah, he's got him tied up by the throat with his ankles. And look at the hand walk. Look at the athleticism of this man. He truly is the gift.
Wow, the agility shown so far in the opening minutes of this contest. Jason Kincaid, and I got to tell you something with that. I want to call it almost like climbing head scissors and a takedown. That's probably one of the finest maneuvers I've seen in a long, long time. Did you teach him that, Kevin Cannon?
Unfortunately, I can't take credit for that as much as I'd like to. This is a man who's well-traveled. He's been to Mexico, been to Canada, all over the United States, and he's picked things up as he's gone along. He's kind of taken a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and twisted it together into his own unique style.
Now, Brian Rich was able to a couple of successful arm drag takeovers and met with a boot, but then Jason Kincaid just basically tossing him out of the ring, but not so far. He's on the ring apron, and he's coming back in. Oh, tremendous shoulder block. Oh, we've seen that before for Brian Rich. Oh boy. Look at this!
Big suspended head scissors there, and Jason Kincaid right out of the ring.
You know, not often do I agree with you, Kevin Cannon, but Brian Rich definitely is one of the most improved I've seen in a long time. Oh, Jason Kincaid pulling the ring apron off and meeting Brian Rich with a double boot to the head, and I don't know if Brian Rich knows where he is right now.
No, that'll probably concuss him pretty good. Brian Rich looks like he's seeing some stars right now.
Absolutely, he looks like he is a world of pain. The gift, Jason Kincaid supplying a bit of a present to Brian Rich right now, and now he is basically on the offense. Oh, tremendous uppercut, forearm now, brings him out, Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, what an elbow. Jason Kincaid looking pretty impressed with himself. He goes for cover, 1, 2, and a kick out. Brian Rich shaking off the effects of that big elbow, and now Jason Kincaid going to work like kind of a face lock, elbow lock, if you will. Well, how would you describe that, Kevin Cannon?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he has a name for that maneuver. It's definitely innovative, though, and that's the thing. Brian Rich, you know, he's used to being in here with these guys, throwing the run-of-the-mill, if you will, maneuvers at him, but being in there with someone as creative and innovative as Jason Kincaid is really going to test his mettle here.
I was remiss in forgetting to mention that also on today's program, Big Jess Youngblood will go one-on-one with a man who made his successful debut on CWE television last week, Sigmund. That's going to be one big contest. Speaking of big elbow in the corner, Jason Kincaid now, met with a drop kick. Brian Rich rocking him off the ropes. Oh, again, another big boot. And look at this.
Ooh, big neck breaker from Brian Rich.
Here we go, 1, 2, this could be it. No! Oh, Brian Rich feeling the frustration, as every one of our fans in attendance, because they are pulling for Brian Rich. Surprisingly popular with not a lot of wins in the win column.
Well, Brian Rich is one of those guys, you know, he likes to shake some hands and kiss babies. He's got the fan support behind him, but like you said, you know, he's got to start building up some wins if he really wants to be the top-level superstar here in CWE.
Oh, bulldog attempt. Didn't get a lot on that one, but now goes for a pin. Jason Kincaid able to kick out at the count of 2. CWE television on once again. Dave Petro ringside, thanking everyone for the tremendous turnout on the Masterpiece Theater tour several weeks back, all through Manitoba. Tremendous crowds in attendance at all the venues, and we'll bring you up to speed on our next big tour a little bit later on in today's show.
One of the things I was going to mention about Jason Kincaid too is that he's a guy that doesn't have an off switch. You can hit him in the head a few times and he keeps going. He's just one of those guys that gets that look to him and just goes.
Oh, what a boot right to the side of the head. Oh my! Tremendous maneuver. 1, 2, 3.
And that's the grave of the fireflies, he calls that move. And it seemed to be effective today here against Brian Rich.
Absolutely successful in his CWE television debut, the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jason Kincaid. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Big Jess Youngblood goes one-on-one with Sigmund.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
You think I'm overrated? Some say
When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE, located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today.
People patiently waiting. I came up from the basement. I don't trust y'all and y'all don't faze me.
Wrestling fans, be sure and stop into Lower Level Sports Collectibles at 189 Henderson Highway in Winnipeg. They are an official sponsor of the CWE.
But I'll bounce back. The haters won't go away. How y'all trying to do me?
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
CWE fans, get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans, get set for the Last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger. The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Nipawin, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, the Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time, 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca. Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, this is your first look on television of the NWA Mountain Empire champion, Sigmund.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Sigmund around actually over the last few years, just checking out all the various independent circuits and whatnot. And Sigmund's a man to be contested with. He's a strong man, he's a quick man, and he's a smart man, and that makes for a deadly combination.
And Sigmund is facing an opponent that we heard very strong words for a little bit earlier on today. Big Jess Youngblood, of course, at war with MAN.
A traditional American
Ah, this again.
Weighing in at 220.
We have to honor the man's heritage.
Nashville, Tennessee, Sigmund.
I just don't understand why he wants a special introduction. I know that he is a champion. He holds gold. But this is the CWE, Kevin Cannon, and everybody gets the same kind of introduction.
Well, we need to be culturally sensitive to our American friend here.
Culturally sensitive. Okay. You hear the music. There he is, Big Jess Youngblood. Very, very annoyed, very, very upset, and maybe even a little beat up. We've seen his troubles with him and Red Thunder in their war against MAN. In fact, last week on this very television broadcast, they were jumped. He was jumped by MAN, and he wasn't able to take part in that big match between MAN and Thunderblood, and that's where AJ Sanchez and hotshot Danny Duggan stepped in, and that situation, that's a very tumultuous situation, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, and you got to wonder how much Youngblood's head is in this match right now. He's got to be worried about his partner, who's still recovering in the hospital. He's looking at a fall return at best right now, I'm being told. He's got to be worried about when. Yeah, that's some good injuries they inflicted on him there. He's got to be wondering about when he can expect MAN to strike next. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I don't know if he had time to properly prepare and mentally focus for this match.
And not to take anything away from Sigmund in this matchup, but we're going to talk about Big Jess Youngblood because he was basically brutalized, he was beat up, he was, I would even say, stalked, attacked, bullied by MAN, and it just boggles my mind how he can even compete, because I know that he's thinking about Red Thunder, who is, like you said, in the hospital, unable to compete, and the fall, that's news to me.
Yeah, he's looking at a good 6-month recovery time there, which is a long, long time for a man to be, sitting at home, not collecting a paycheck, not training.
Big chop. Sorry to interrupt. This is a big chop, and maybe we're being answered. Maybe Big Jess Youngblood is about to take his annoyances, his frustrations out on Sigmund. Oh, big splash into the turnbuckles.
Yeah, he's like a raging bull. He's looking at Sigmund right now, and all he's saying is Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible, I think, and he's taking it out on them.
Bad spot for Sigmund to be, but he just gets out of the way just in the nick of time, and a big boot to the midsection. And now, trying to get him over. Boom, neck breaker. Sigmund, arrogant, but very successful, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, definitely, and he's earned that right. He's the champ. He can walk around with his head held a little bit higher than most people. He has a title around his waist, and he has earned that right.
Absolutely. Still to come, a man that also has gold around his waist. The 123approved.ca television champion, ATM. He'll go one-on-one with JJ Sanchez. And in our main event, Rob Stardom takes on Kamikaze.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with Kamikaze. To tell you the truth, last week I wasn't here. I was approaching various other wrestlers in the CWE.
Conspicuous by your absence.
Absolutely. And I was approaching various wrestlers in the CWE, offering them my services to help them enhance their career a little. And Kamikaze flat out turned me down. This is a guy who's full of raw talent and just quite can't get ahead of steam here in the CWE, and he's refused me. So, by no coincidence, Kamikaze's next match is against my charge, Rob Stardom.
Absolutely. Big front face lock right now. Sigmund in control on the big man. Big Jess Youngblood, and the fans 100% behind Big Jess in this match. He's back to his feet. Couple of elbows to the guts. He's out of that front face lock, off the ropes. Oh, met with a tremendous elbow right underneath the chin. Sigmund now going for a pin attempt. 1-2, didn't hook the leg, only gets a 2 count. Tremendous offense by Big Jess Youngblood, but just cut down by the NWA Mountain Empire champion.
Yeah, and Sigmund's got some big arms on him. He's swinging broadswords there at you when he hits you with one of those elbows or clotheslines.
Not the tallest man in the ring, but definitely well put together, and you're not seeing it right now, but a great background and knowledge of scientific wrestling, but he likes to brawl.
Yeah, if that's what works for him, that's what gets him wins, and that's the cup of tea he's going to choose.
Goes back to that front face lock. Sigmund now in control and puts him down and applying that pressure, and now from that base, and now able to deliver more pressure to that. And look at Big Jess Youngblood, and referee right in position to ask if Big Jess wants to give up. And listen to this audience. Listen to this crowd. They are bringing Big Jess back to his feet. Another big elbow. Another one. Oh, and met with a big forearm across the back. And Sigmund, oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, just annoyed, Big Jess. Sidewalk slam. Oh, but look at the...
Oh, I heard the ring rattle with that one. The
Yeah,
way Big Jess hitting the mat along with Sigmund.
It looks like Big Jess did some damage to himself. He was unable to get to his feet perhaps and get into that pin position and take this match from the NWA Mountain Empire champion. This is a non-title match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, look at that backbreaker! Big Jess now off the ropes. Oh, full weight. Hooks the leg, 1, 2. Oh, Sigmund just able to get out at the count of 2. And Sigmund, I don't think he knows what hit him.
Well, if Big Jess hits that panic bomb, he's definitely not going to know what hit him.
Oh boy, back Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Sigmund hits hard. Here comes Big Jess, met with a big boot right to the head. Oh!
What an amazing lariat.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's
1,
like a baseball
2.
bat hitting a home run.
Oh, and Big Jess just able to get out. I thought that was it. That did sound like a baseball bat, Kevin Cannon. And now he is jawing with the referee. He thought it was a 3 count. But the referee in firm control of this match. Now, Sigmund now getting... Oh, look at that! Big Jess drops a chin breaker on him. And now... Oh, look at Sigmund! Big Jess was going for it, Kevin Cannon.
Yeah, Sigmund, I think Sigmund's done his research. He knows what's coming with that panic bomb, and he knew that his best strategy is to get out of dodge right now.
He's got out of dodge, and the referee's got a count on him right now. It looks like Sigmund has no interest in continuing this matchup with Big Jess Youngblood.
You know, when you're the champion, you got to use a different frame of mind. Live to defend that title another day.
That's it. The referee has counted out Sigmund. And your winner via countout, Big Jess Youngblood. Wow, Sigmund just headed for dodge, like you said.
Well, he's got to keep his health intact, and I think that was the best strategy on his part. Just live to defend that title another day.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the 123approved.ca Television Championship on the line.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking
Bring CWE to your community. If you're a part of an organization, business, sports team, or fundraising effort, you now have the opportunity to bring the unique experience that is CWE live to your community to aid in your efforts. For more information on how to bring CWE to your town, email info@cwecanada.ca.
He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs of hate.
Amy's Music Services. State-of-the-art sound and lighting. Call and book your party today. A proud sponsor of CWE. When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE. Located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today.
Some say I am mistaken.
Hey, this is former TNA knockout Angelina Love, and you have the privilege of watching CWE TV.
CWE fans get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans get set for the Last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger.
Space paint like Alice in
The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Deepawa, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, the Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time, 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca.
Are you ready now? I got you freaking out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can't?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the CWE Television Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at 339 pounds, he's the super friend, JJ Sanchez.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro, ringside, joined by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, two guys that just want to have fun. JJ Sanchez, Corey Kincaid, the Super Friends.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to switch out of fun mode and into business mode real quick here because he's going one-on-one with the 1-2-3 approved champ, and that's ATM, Anderson Tyson Moore.
Quite the opportunity for JJ Sanchez as he gets ready to battle ATM. Anderson Tyson Moore, he has held the 1-2-3 approved.ca television championship for nearly 1 year. We're probably coming up on a 1-year anniversary on that one, and a guy that I have never been able to find common ground with. I don't see eye to eye with him. In fact, when he comes into the dressing room area, like he basically treats everybody like we're beneath him.
Hey, Petro, have you ever been to a party at ATM's house?
I have not.
Well, see, there's your first problem. Well, I can see why he wouldn't invite you. But there's your first problem right there. If you go to a party at your house, you'll see what a gracious, generous man he is. You'll see why he walks around holding himself as he does. He is what he claims to be. He's a man of many hats. He's definitely he's a star. Is all I can put it. He's a star.
Well, he's definitely a champion, the 1-2-3 approved.ca television champion, and our referee now holding the gold, holding it up for everyone at home and everybody in our tremendous audience to see. JJ Sanchez, one-on-one versus ATM, and I believe this is going to be one tremendous matchup, and I do think that JJ Sanchez, he has what it takes, and I think I'd like to see that belt around his ample waist.
I don't know if the belt would fit around his waist, to be honest.
All the fans 100% behind one half of the Super Friends, JJ Sanchez, and we're underway. Collar and elbow hookup right into the ring, and the first test of strength won by JJ Sanchez. Comes back, big body slam. Oh, he is on fire. A boot to the guts, and ATM is absolutely reeling some early offense by JJ Sanchez.
Yeah, ATM, though, he's a smart guy. See, he right there. He knew where to cut him off, how to cut him off, and how to make this match swing into his favor.
That was a rake to the eyes, Kevin Cannon.
No, I think it was more to the side of the head, if I saw it correctly.
JJ Sanchez now coming back with a series of hard chops and a lot of weight behind him, and now off the ropes. And ATM meeting JJ Sanchez with a big knee right to the guts. Still to come, our main event. Your man, Rob Stardom, goes one-on-one with Kamikaze.
Yeah, right after this match is over, I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to make sure that Stardom's finished all his pre-match regimen, and we're going to go out there and we're going to show Cam Causey why having Kevin Cannon in your corner can be beneficial.
ATM now going to work on JJ Sanchez in the corner of the ring and has some words for Corey Kincaid outside, and he comes back in. Nobody home! ATM now on the receiving end of a tremendous chop by JJ Sanchez. I can smell something in the air. I smell title change.
I wouldn't quite count your chickens before they hatch there, Petro.
What a chop! What a chop!
I didn't see. Did the Super Friends bring toys with them to the ring this time, or did they leave those at home?
I didn't see toys this week. Oh! JJ Sanchez, now his shoulder met the ring post. Got to give credit to ATM, the semblance of mind to duck out of basically a runaway freight train, JJ Sanchez.
Oh yeah, ATM's definitely a smart guy. Like, he was sitting there, he was playing possum. I knew he could have moved long before that, but he waited to the right moment, the right opportunity, so that JJ Sanchez would basically hurt himself with little to no energy exerted on the part of ATM.
ATM going on the offense here. Snapmare. JJ Sanchez now pin attempt 1, 2. JJ Sanchez able to kick out. What is he doing? Jawing with one of the fans at ringside? What is he doing? Just out of my sight line right now. Oh, allowing JJ Sanchez a couple of hard shots to the guts. And now meets JJ Sanchez with an elbow. Momentarily distracted and now back in command. ATM, your 1-2-3 approved.ca television champion.
And ATM, not to call this a look-ahead match for him either, because JJ Sanchez has a lot of size and a lot of power behind him, and he very well could defeat you if you're not paying attention, but ATM's definitely got a lot on his plate with his upcoming matchup with John Cutler.
He's been running his mouth about how John Cutler can't compete at the ATM level.
I gotta agree with him. John Cutler's been out of the ring for a long, long time.
But he has wrestled all over the world, Kevin Cannon. The man has a wealth of experience.
Right, but it's not weightlifting, it's not bodybuilding, it's wrestling, and wrestling's something that ATM has been doing week in, week out for all those years that John Cutler was just kind of hanging out in the gym, drinking his protein shake, listening to his music.
But listening to the fans and letting the fans get on his case and allowing JJ Sanchez to come back, and that seems to be ATM's weak point, listening to the fans and taking issue with what they say.
Yeah, ATM really has to watch that he's keeping focused here and not worrying about Corey Kincaid, not worrying about the people at ringside, not worrying about John Cutler in a few weeks' time, just worrying about the man standing across the ring from him.
Absolutely, Corey Kincaid basically being a cheerleader for his partner. Look at that body slam with authority. And now, JJ Sanchez, is he going to climb right to the top, Kevin Cannon?
I've seen JJ Sanchez do moonsaults off the top. This man can fly for a guy his size.
Absolutely, the agility, and here he comes, but nobody home. ATM able to get out of the way. And now he is back to his feet, as is JJ Sanchez. And look at him, turns around. Oh my!
Oh, right to the jaw. That's right on the button.
Oh, that was textbook super kick. And look, he's taking a picture of himself from one of the fans' ringside cameras. Oh, that's our camera. That is our camera he's got from our camera person. Oh my, what a close-up. Oh! And that is where those distractions get ATM in the end. And look at JJ Sanchez. He basically plants ATM. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I thought we had a new champion, Kevin Cannon.
If JJ Sanchez wasn't sucking wind still and exhausted from the beating he took from ATM, we might have had a new champ there.
JJ Sanchez continuing his assault. He's up for the body slam. What is he going to do? We're going to see a power slam. ATM able to wiggle out. Oh! Look at this! From behind, headshot!
Oh,
you
don't able to slip and slide his way around.
You don't get up from that, Kevin Cannon. 1, 2, 3. Your 1-2-3 approved.ca television champion, Anderson Tyson Moore, ATM.
I'd like to see him do that to Corey Kincaid too. Drag him in the ring.
You got to give credit where credit is due. A successful title defense. I don't know if he took JJ Sanchez that seriously with some of the shenanigans and some of the carrying on, but it didn't matter in the end because you're a winner. Now Corey Kincaid, he has issue with ATM, and ATM just, and he super kicks Corey Kincaid. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have our main event to come. That is coming up after this. No count out, and look at hotshot Danny Duggan and AJ Sanchez going to work. Oh, Blake Broadway now not wanting to have a double. Oh, he's got the hammer. He's got the hammer, but AJ Sanchez now able to get the hammer out. Oh, he just nailed his own tag team partner. AJ Sanchez, Blake Broadway was able to duck out of the way of the hammer, and AJ Sanchez nailed hotshot Danny Duggan inadvertently, and Mr. Incredible back in the ring. Oh my, and almost decapitates AJ Sanchez. 2 and 3. Oh my, MAN have delivered a message.
Yo, Danny. I think we need to talk. I want to apologize. Last week, complete accident.
You know what? Save it. I don't need your apology. I know accidents happen, but your head hasn't been on straight, and an accident like that shouldn't have happened. Simple ring timing. You're better than that.
Just want to say so.
You know what? I've been trying to help you out, been trying to get you on the right track, but I don't need the headache. Literally. The hammer in the head. I don't need it.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
You think I'm overrated?
Be sure to check out the Club St. B, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and the host of the official CWE after parties following all Winnipeg shows.
You think I'm...
Are you ready now?
Music for CWE TV provided by the following artists. Be sure to check out all of these great artists out online.
CWE fans get set as the Stars return to Rookies Sports Bar Friday, March the 21st, 8:30 p.m. bell time. Tickets only $10, and this is an adults-only show. Fans get set for the Last Action Hero Tour featuring Ring of Honor star Chris Hero, who is also known as Cassius Ohno in WWE NXT. The tour kicks off Tuesday, May 6th in Morden, Manitoba, with a big event at the Access Event Center, 111 Gilmore Avenue. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your advance tickets at Giant Tiger. The tour continues Wednesday, May 7th in Souris, Manitoba at the Souris Community Hall. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.diyobo.com. Deepawa, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Thursday, May 8th at the Yellowhead Arena. Get your tickets at Mr. Ribs, 15 Main Street West. Winnipeg, Manitoba gets set. CWE invades the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, May 9th. Bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, or Video 1001. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. Selkirk Arena this time, The Barn. Saturday, May 10th, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Blaine's, 366 Main Street. And finally, the CWE returns Sunday, May 10th, the Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Special bell time, 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at Crosstown Convenience or go to www.diyobo.com. For more information on all these great events, go to www.cwecanada.ca.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, came from Dimension X, weighing in at 201 pounds.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. This is our television main event. He is coming towards the ring. Kamikaze. He goes one-on-one with Rob Stardom, and in Rob Stardom's corner will be Kevin Cannon. Now, Kevin Cannon has been, and I'm going to use this word, ducking his former protege, Dick Blood, for several weeks. Dick Blood has done everything to try to get his hands on Kevin Cannon, and sometimes I think Kevin Cannon is hiding behind his new man, the man that brings a wealth of experience that is in our television main event, a man that is no stranger to the rings of CWE. I'm talking about Rob Stardom, and you see them now as they enter the ring, and they look very, very proud of themselves. Rob Stardom, he's never met a camera or microphone he didn't like, and he basically is a brawler and keeps his action more to the mat, and he's going to get his hands full, have his hands full tonight with Kamikaze. One fall, 60-minute time limit. We are set to get underway. Kevin Cannon now giving the last few words of encouragement to his man, Rob Stardom. There's the bell, and we are underway. Hey, coming up March 21st, wrestling fans, Rookies Sports Bar, downtown Transcona. Another tremendous show there. 8:30 bell time, and that's an 18-plus show. Rookies Sports Bar, right in the heart of downtown Transcona. Don't miss out on that. And that's some tremendous action. You will see all the stars of the CWE on a Friday night in downtown Transcona. Kamikaze with the first advantage in this matchup, twisting the arm of Rob Stardom. Kamikaze, this man is so exciting, so electric. The fans absolutely love him. And as you heard earlier on, Kevin Cannon actually tried to recruit Kamikaze, perhaps maybe as a ploy to maybe eliminate an opponent for Rob Stardom, but this is going to be one tremendous matchup. Kamikaze now going around, just getting a one count, and looked like Kevin Cannon was all set to get in there and break that up. This isn't a tag team match, folks. Rob Stardom bailing out. Kevin Cannon giving him some words of encouragement. I don't know how many words of encouragement would you need. Maybe they're discussing various nefarious rule-breaking tactics, and now a bit of a back rub. Not even going to comment on that one. Rob Stardom back in the ring. Kamikaze is ready. We have got a reset. Oh, look at Rob Stardom. Not ready to hook up yet. Taking issue with some of the fans here in our tremendous audience. Oh, listen to that ovation for Cam. Definitely the fans on his side. Set to hook up, collared elbow hook up right in the middle of the ring. Rob Stardom meeting with a knee, side headlock now in this matchup. Rob Stardom, as I mentioned, no stranger to fans of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Northwestern Ontario, parts of the northern United States. Very, very successful wrestler, many, many years in the ring. And now the man that is set to have that kind of legacy right here in Canada and the United States, Kamikaze, and the excitement that he brings. Side headlock takeover, Kamikaze in control right on the mat. This is the kind of action you will see when the CWE rolls into your town. Very, very excited about the tour coming up in May featuring Chris Hero. That is going to be tremendous. Rob Stardom now pushing Kamikaze into the turnbuckle. Rob Stardom not a man to break cleanly. And what did I tell you? Goes to work. Several headbutts now to Kamikaze. Oh, did you hear that? They heard that across the street. And now Rob Stardom continuing his assault on Kamikaze. Cam reverses this one. Rob Stardom hard in the turnbuckles, but meets Cam with a big elbow and takeover. Sunset flip. Kamikaze rolls out over Rob Stardom and a kick to the back of the head. And Rob Stardom is reeling in this one. Kamikaze with a tremendous scoop slam. Rob Stardom down. Count 1, 2. And now back to the arm. Kamikaze, this man knows wrestling. In fact, I was back in the locker room area just before the show, and I watched Cam on his smartphone looking at YouTube videos of Rob Stardom, studying his opponent, as well a student of the game. This man is well prepared for this matchup against a man that has much more experience than him. Rob Stardom showing some of that experience now. Another headbutt into the corner. Big forearm across the shoulders of Kamikaze, and another chop. You know, I have been on the receiving end of several chops, as is Rob Stardom right now, but Rob Stardom, he winds them up, but Kamikaze now, a bit of a chop fest going on. Oh, and that's not a chop, that's a big elbow to the side of the head. Second elbow, and look at Rob Stardom, it might be loosening some of the teeth. Rob Stardom hard in the turnbuckles. Kamikaze didn't get much on that one. Rob Stardom, the impact of the shot to the turnbuckles drops him to his knee. And Kamikaze now applying the front face lock to Rob Stardom. What a tremendous matchup right here in our television main event. Looking ahead to next week, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Duggan will be in action. He'll go one-on-one against Sicko. And we will see, once again, in the ring, Jason Kincaid. He will take on TLC, Tommy Lee Curtis. Rob Stardom now with the knee to the guts of Kamikaze and basically tossing him outside the ring, and that's dangerous, a dangerous position for Kamikaze, and that's why Kevin Cannon using that opportunity to sneak in a cheap shot on Kamikaze. And yeah, I'm saying it loud enough for Kevin Cannon to hear me, and I mean cheap shot. Rob Stardom pulling at the face now of Kamikaze. This is almost like now turned into a 2-on-1 assault with Kevin Cannon throwing in his 2 cents. And Rob Stardom now meeting Kamikaze with a big boot. And now just a flagrant choke. The referee trying to get it broken up. Rob Stardom does break the hold because the referee would have disqualified him if he got to the count of 5. Our television main event, Kamikaze, Rob Stardom, right here on CWE Wrestling. Rob Stardom, that is probably about the 6th or 7th headbutt in this match, and you got to think that he may need a little Excedrin. Kevin Cannon now jawing with the referee. And now Kamikaze with the sunset flip. He's got the pin attempt. The referee wasn't in position. Only gets the 2 count. Kevin Cannon, you know, that is the advantage of having a manager at ringside to allow the double teaming, the distraction tactics. And like I said earlier, Kamikaze now, basically this has turned into a 2-on-1 matchup. He is fighting the odds right now, but he is fighting well. He is coming back. A succession of big right hands into the midsection. And now a shoulder block. Rob Stardom in the turnbuckles. Oh, big chop. Kamikaze now in control. Rob Stardom into the turnbuckles, but meets Kamikaze with a boot. Didn't get him right, all of it on there, but got enough on the lower part of the chin just to stun Kamikaze. And Rob Stardom now going back to work side headlock. Kamikaze shoots him off the ropes. Shoulder block, both men down. This match taking its toll on both men. Next week in action right here on CWE Wrestling, we will see the masterpiece, Chris Masters. He will be in action next week. Referee getting to the count of 7, both men. Rob Stardom back to his feet. Kamikaze now back to his feet. Rob missing with the clothesline. Oh! Inverted atomic drop. Kamikaze comes back with a big foot. We've seen that before. The elbow Rob Stardom now with a reversal. Kamikaze out, basically resets himself over to the next turnbuckle. And Rob Stardom meeting him with a tremendous right hand right to the face of Kamikaze. And now Rob Stardom perched on that second turnbuckle. Kamikaze now fighting his way out of it. Rob Stardom now releasing his grip. And Kamikaze coming over. 1, 2, 3, he got him! He got him, your winner! Kevin Cannon couldn't get in time to make the save, and your winner, Kamikaze. And I have just been handed a note. Chris Masters makes his CWE television debut next week against that man, Kamikaze. On behalf of Vicky Shea and Kevin Cannon, Dave Petro saying good night from CWE Wrestling.